Hey guys, welcome back. It's Kelly from Keeping Money Jazzy, where I share my budgeting tips and plans in my slow and steady race to become student loan debt free. I am here with you guys today. Very excited to do my 1 year debt update. I started my debt journey in May of 2020, actually May 1st, 2020. And I just want to share my progress so far in this journey. So let's just hop straight on into the numbers. So for 2020, I started the year out with some consumer debt and my student loans. And in April of 2020, I had only one credit card, just one. And that was my Capital One credit card. And I started the year out with $1,921.47 in as of April of last year. So what I decided to do was do a balance transfer. So I opened up a new credit card and did a balance transfer. I think it was the Bank of America card was for 15 months with zero interest. And Capital One, the interest was just crazy. And I couldn't really keep up. So that's why I decided to do the balance transfer. This limit was only $1,500. So I decided to put the bulk of the money towards this loan because I wouldn't have to pay interest on it. I can just pay it straight off. So I did that at the end of, the middle of April when I got this card and I did the balance transfer. So beginning of May, when I decided to started to pay off my debt, I had a balance of $437.14 left on my Capital One from the balance transfer. And then the Bank of America was $1,481.33. And for student loans, I had 6 student loans, and they are federal student loans. So they were in forbearance as of, I think it was like March or April of last year. So I decided to just try to tackle them and get the interest paid. Would be okay when the forbearance ended last year. I think it was supposed to end in like September, October or something. Can't remember. But yeah, so that was my process with that. So I started out with 6, and my student loan balance, I had $1,686.26 on my smaller student loan, then $3,205.20 on my loan number 1. Student loan number 2 was $4,265.28. Please forgive the dog barking in the background. That's someone's dog outside. My student loan number 4 was $5,301.60. And student loan number 3 was $6,232.19. And student loan number 6 was $8,076.33. Now, each of these loans have the interest added in. So the interest that I owed for these loans are already in these balances. So my grand total starting debt for 2020 in May was $30,688.33. And that was a lot of debt for me because in my whole adult life, or my early 20s, mid 20s, I never actually had debt. Never even had a credit card. I had like medical debt, and that was it. And I would pay that off as I can pay it off. That was the only debt that I had in my entire life up until my mid 20s, probably around 28. That's when I got my first credit card. And actually, I think this was around 25. And then I went to school a couple years later, went back to school to do a nursing degree. You can watch my debt confession. I explain all of that in that video. But this is where these student loans came from. And so this is really big for me. Coming from someone who never really had that to this, it's mind-boggling. I'm just like, what was I thinking? But I decided to make a plan last year, and I was just going to go with it. And my goal is to become debt-free of everything. My goal was to be debt free by July of 2023. So I made a plan, and that plan has been working since then. So what I paid off in 2020 was I paid my Capital One off in May, $437.14 gone. In June of 2020, I paid my Bank of America credit card, gone. This time between June and November, I actually was paying, actually saving money. I did start up saving money from July, I think, to like September. And then I started back on the journey in September to start paying on my student loans. So in November of 2020, I paid off my loan number 5, which was just $1,686.22. And in December, I put a nice amount onto my loan number 1, and that was a $505.20. So at the end of 2020, I ended the year with $26,421.37. And to do that in 8 months, y'all, oh my gosh, that was amazing for me. It was like, as soon as I made this plan, it was just like money coming from nowhere. I had stimulus money. Mind you, I owed taxes last year, paid those off before I started this journey. I had stimulus money, I had bonus checks, I had all kinds of income coming in to me last year to help me to pay off this debt. Otherwise, I don't even know if it would have been possible. I don't know, because I thought I would be in debt forever, like especially with these student loans, forever. So that's what I ended the year off with in 2020. So the grand, my printer started running out of ink. So the grand total that I paid off with the interest included at the end of 2020, the first 8 months, was $4,266.96. And the interest that was paid was $154.03. And of course, that was due to the credit card, the Capital One credit card. This is crazy to me because I paid that much money off in 8 months, y'all. 8 months. And coming from a single person, single household, single income, to pay $4,000 off in 8 months is just mind-boggling to me, because I couldn't even save $1,000. That's how how bad I thought my life was. But I paid off $4,000 in student loan debt, and I saved a nice amount of money as well. I'm just like, God is amazing, because when you make your mind up to do something, it's like He blesses you in so many ways to try to accomplish and get these things done. And I never thought in a million years that I would have that much paid off in just 8 months. Let me stop ranting, but I'm getting emotional because this is really, really big for me. And I know I've struggled for years with these debts, and to see that I'm under that $30,000 mark, it tells me that I can do this on a single income, and I'm not a high income earner at all. And I'm so blessed and so grateful and so grateful. Like, okay, let me get on with this video. So now we're going to hop on over to the 2021 progress. So as of May 1st, 2021, I have no consumer debt. I have a paid off one student loan, and I'm working on the next one. And you can see the balances has gone down. So this is a student loan that I'm working on as of now. And it's under halfway done. remember I started this loan out with $3,205 last year. So this is where we are now. These balances went down because I paid the interest off on these last year, except for these two. These two still have interest on them. This one has a remaining interest amount of $500, and this have a remaining interest amount of $662. And these interest amounts is what I'm going to be working on for the next couple months, so I can have that paid off by October, when the forbearance is supposed to end. So that's what I'll be working on. But it's a really big difference. I'm going to do a side-by-side comparisons, and you can see that. Hope you can see everything. Yeah. Okay, you can see that, like, where I started and where I am now. Like, this is just amazing to me. It's a blessing. Like, oh gosh, I'm so excited to see this. And so yeah, like, a lot of interest has been gone off of these two, and it's just amazing to me. But you guys are here for this final total amount. So at the end of April 2020, April 30th, my remaining balance was $24,759 and 52 cents. Can't read my handwriting. 52 cents is what we ended this year on year progress in. And if you can see this, like, that's amazing. I'm way under $30,000. Mind-boggling. And I know I keep saying that, but it's mind-blowing. So the total amount that I have paid off in 1 year is $5,928.81. And to some, this might not be a lot, but this for me is a huge accomplishment, because I'm coming from someone, like I just stated, who could barely save $1,000. And when I did save it, I had to use it, and then it had to take forever to save it back up. So I'm proud of myself in this 1 year, and I cannot wait to see what the end of, well, the next year will be, because things have been changing throughout my budget for the last 4 months of this year. But I am proud to see where I am. And my initial goal for January was to be under $20,000 by the end of the year. We will see. We will see. But overall, I am proud of myself. And that is it, guys. That's my 1 year debt update in a nutshell. And I thank you guys for watching. And if you enjoyed this type of content, just hit that like button and hit the subscribe button. And I will see you guys in the next video. See you soon.